And it's nearly time for 57 laps around the Bahrain International Circuit. Time for Oscar Piastri to show what he can do.
I don't think there'll be many expecting them to mount a challenge from P19, but I wouldn't discount their chances.
Right, let's get to it then. Here we go with the Bahrain Grand Prix. And it's lights out and away we go.
Keep on pushing.
You can advise your drivers on their tyre management throughout the race from here. Direct your driver's fuel management here. Make sure you're directing your drivers to use their energy recovery system from here. If you want to review or adjust your race strategy, You can use Strategy View for a deeper understanding of how the race is playing out. As the race progresses, remember to keep an eye on your planned strategy. Use the Strategy View to take a look at the plan, and also, as well as using the Strategy View to check on each driver's strategy, you can also edit, adjust, or even change a strategy entirely. The data view is an important area to track during the race. It gives you a deep dive into race data, including lap times for all of the team's drivers. Here, you can also view how the current session could affect the drivers' and constructors' championship standings. You can also check the latest lap and sector times for all drivers and see an overview of their tyre conditions.
So let's take a look at the replay. Now this was at turn 1. It's certainly inviting. And Verstappen says thank you very much. Now we can see what happened. Now we're watching Max Verstappen here. There's the opening. And we've got a new race leader. Here's the replay. Here we are then, reaching turn 13. They decide to give it a go. And Alonso with a wonderfully executed move. Let's see what happened there. And it was involving Leclerc this time. Can they squeeze by? And that's second place now.
Max, just to confirm it's thermal deck.
Yep.
Controlling pace here will help you manage a car's tyre temp. Keep an eye on the tyre condition of both cars. Over time, tyre condition will fall, reducing their grip and performance.
Okay, Max, so just focus on that management.
Okay.
Now here we are at the final corner. And the control's lost. And that won't do anything to help those tyres. As for the team back in the garage, that was a tough moment to watch. Karim Chandok, talk us through this one.
Logan Sargent making the stop. And it's in that moment right there, that things go wrong.
When you set a strategy for a car, a pit window will be created, during which it is recommended throughout race weekend sessions, including the race itself, you'll want to be using pit stops to manage and adjust a car's setup, as well as a tyre is used, the tread will gradually wear away. This wear rate is impacted by several...
We are low fuel now.
Okay.
This is the optimal pit lap for this race. In a full race, the tyres on a car will need changing at least once, which means at least one pit stop per race. Pit stops take up valuable seconds, so careful management of tyre wear and pit stop scheduling is vital. Don't forget that even if you have a strategy already set, you'll still need to let the driver know when to pit.
Not too bad, Dan.
Did an excellent job. For Infomax, we are fuel limited.
Yeah.
You can keep track of individual tyre wear and condition here. Each tyre compound has an optimal temperature range during which the tyre performs its best. An overheating tyre will wear oversee powertrain parts condition. Risk aerodynamic parts can suffer damage of differing levels.
Cool the tyres a little bit.
Copy.
Here you can see all the tyre compounds available this weekend. When making any changes, just be sure you're considering both the condition and the compound of the selected tyre. If needed, you can also use a pit stop to replace the front wing. During the race, achieving a quick pit stop time is vital if your driver is to maintain their position on the track. Time things well, and they might even gain a place or two. However, mistakes can happen, resulting in some stops taking longer than anticipated.
Looks like quite a big accident, yeah. Stay well away from the debris.
Now we've an incident here. Kevin Magnussen, it looks like.
Excuse me.
Copy.
I'm in. What a mess.
Sorry, mate.
Speed limiter off.
Fuel commands instruct the driver on how to manage their car's fuel consumption. Make sure to keep an eye on the remaining fuel for each car.
Just keep on top of your lifting coast for now.
Copy.
Could you just introduce 3 seconds of liftoff around the lap?
Okay.
Tyres now on the warm side.
Copy.
Can you check the temperature?
So focus on just bringing your tyre temperatures back under control for the moment, Max. Let's try to get the deck down on this set.
Yeah.
the tyres.
Vibrations are increasing.
Yeah, copy, Checo. So box.
Yeah, copy. Italy.
Yeah, copy that.
Just to confirm it's thermal dig.
Yeah.
There are a number of events that can interrupt a session, mainly for safety reasons. These include a safety car or virtual safety car. Also, when race events occur, they can provide excellent opportunities to make strategic changes. For example, some teams will choose to pit a car during a safety car event, effectively gaining a quicker pit stop.
Safety car deployed. Keep following the delta, Max.
Okay.
Focus on maintaining tyre temperature now, Max. Just look after this tyre set though, look after it.
Yeah.
Keep trying.
Right then, we can take a look now. It's the Red Bull driver. The opportunity's there. Up that takes them to 7th place. Leclerc. Charles Leclerc is today's winner. Max will be very unhappy after that race, I'm sure.
That was a bitterly disappointing retirement. The team certainly wouldn't have wanted their race to end this way.
And the Monegasque driver certainly proved his worth with a terrific drive today.
And that's win number 1 of the season, and it's sure to provide them with a real confidence boost.
And we've certainly kicked things off in style here at the Bahrain Grand Prix. Now, Karun, if we were to focus on the Red Bull team for a minute, how do you think they'll be feeling after that race?
They'll be disappointed. Neither driver really shone here, it has to be said, and there's quite a bit of work to be done, but they'll be well aware of that.
And that is about that for this weekend's action here in Bahrain.